Hey, hi everyone. Welcome to H&M Technologies online training. This is the video 46 working with dates and time. Why dates and times that much important? Because every real application work with time. Even movie releases dates and booking timestamps and show schedules. Even if you observe one thing in a WhatsApp when you are trying to log in as repeatedly, it may give you a time interval. So they it's showing a try after 2 minutes. Even while you are trying to get a OTP, they give some time, like some 30 seconds or a 40 seconds time period. So the time and dates are that's that much important in real applications. Everything work on time. Even while you compare opening the computer, you are not in an automatic time zone. Some applications won't work. Some website they ask you to set your time properly. Even try to Chrome. Today we cover everything you need to know: date objects, time arithmetic, formatting, and parsing. Now let's see this second section. There is a date and date time and time objects. So here we're working with date and time. I am importing a date and time module from the Python. So to import from date time, import date and time and also date time. Okay, now let's see. A date is a year, month, and a day. So day only, like a Monday, Tuesday, like that. We'll see that. For that, I am taking a variable called today. Here I am assigning a data date dot today. Right now it's time to print. Now printing today. It's a formatting the today. The data I'm giving today's variable whichever were created right before today. So here in a today I assigned a date dot today. So the output is today 2026 4/11. Also, I'm trying to print a year, month, day format. So, as usual, year to get a year, I'm taking a today dot year. Okay. Then I'm just making the output look elegant. So I'm just formatting our output month. So to get a month, I'm taking a today dot month. It's very simple, right? Yeah. And then same thing to date and to get a day, today dot day. Right. Now it's done. So the output is year 2026 month for days 11. We'll do some more funny stuff with this date and times. So for that I'm printing specific date like a movie releases. So if I take a triple R release, it was already released. So I'm taking a triple R release. We're creating a variable called triple R release. Then I'm assigning a date 2022, the third month 25th. I'm trying to print this triple R release. I'm just giving your variable triple R release date. So the output is like see triple R release 2022 and the third month 25th. See one thing you need to observe. I gave data like 2022 comma 3 and 25, but here output is like 2022 hyphen and third month 25th. Python will know there is a year, month, day format. We can also do same thing with time also. Let's see that time, hours, and minutes, seconds, right? Now for that, I'm taking a variable called show time. Here I'm mentioning a time inside a parenthesis 18. 18 is a 6 o'clock, right? In railway time, 24 hours time, 18 is a 6, and 30 seconds. And again 0 is microseconds. Okay, now the time is in format comma and comma comma. Okay, now print that. To print I'm printing the formatted output show time. I'm just calling show time variable. See the output here 6:30 and 00 milliseconds. Even if I didn't give that, okay, if I gave just 18, the output is like 6 o'clock. Okay, when you need to enter minutes. So at that time, it may be a 45. So just give comma and 45 and see 6:45. We don't need to mention a zero here, but it's mentioning zero is makes sense to let me run fast. Now let's see date time. Date time is nothing but a time plus a date together. Okay, I'm taking a now variable now. So now this is present and date time dot now. Okay, and then I'm printing variable now. So now I can see the output here. So now is 2026 04 11 11 43 22.3915 with a very detailed timeline, minutes and seconds also. Because you can see the seconds will changing. Now it's seconds is 21, right? 33, 36, and if I give again, and 44, and now 47, and now 57, now 11:45, 0.4 seconds. Like this, we can get a date time together and time alone, specific date and year, month, and day alone. Okay. The same way we can give the date time as usual. Like I'm creating a variable called booking, and here I just give a date time. Inside that, I need to give a date and time. So date may be 2024. I am just giving a comma and 12th month and 25th, and time I am giving as 7:30. So 7:30 09 comma 30 and 0 seconds. Okay. Now printing bookings. See the output here 2024 12:25, and the data I gave in the variable is with the commas, and the Python automatically formatted the output in the date and time format. Okay, date with the 2024 11 12 and 25 with the hyphens, and the time with the colon 19 colon 30 and 00. So Python know all the insider stuff about the date and time because we imported the module, right? The date time and date and time modules. Okay. Now the section 3 is about time delta, which is date arithmetic. Here we can perform some arithmetic operations to get a duration, like we used to add or subtract time and calculate gaps between the dates. Let's see. So as usual, I'm importing a module from. We can import this once, but yeah, I imported here. So every section I'm doing the one thing is just I'm making this undo, and then I'm try to do the again, because you need to notice this every time I'm importing the module to work with the date and time. Okay, so it's not again. Here I am not imported here. So in section 2 I imported. If I undo this, I can still, I don't need to use the again from module, but I'm just not using that. So I'm trying importing the module from date time. I'm importing a specific ones, import date and date time and time. Okay, I'm creating today variable. So today is date dot today. So now let's do our arithmetic operations, add and subtract. I'm creating a tomorrow variable. So since we know today variable and tomorrow, I'm to get a tomorrow's, I'm taking it today, and along with time delta, which is days equal to 1. Why am it giving error? Because I didn't import a time delta module, so I just import the time delta module here. Okay, now it's okay, fine, clear. So if I want a next week, I'm creating a next week variable, and then to get that, I want about two things. One is today. To get a next week, I want today's date and time delta. I'm giving weeks, 1 week. Okay, and if I want the previous month, a month ago, I can do the same thing today. And here subtracting with the time delta. Time delta is like the So another operand. So to do any math operation, we want operands. One is today or and the one another xy. So x is today and y is time delta, and time delta acts like another data. So it's like here you can see the week one. So 1 week later, from today to next week, totally 7 days. Okay, like that it will do. So month ago means I'm taking a days. I need to mention how many days. Okay, so days 30. Okay, so now it's time to print. I'm printing tomorrow as tomorrow. Tomorrow or variable is there. There we assign the tomorrow data. Okay, tomorrow is 2026, 4 and the 12. Today is 11 and tomorrow is 12. And same to get a next week and next week. So from today onwards, the next week is 2026, 4 and 18. Now printing the previous month ago. So month ago date is 2026 and 3/12. We do one more thing. So triple roll is released since how many days. So to know that we are subtracting today date to and triple roll release date. Okay. Now for this, I am taking a variable called triple R, and from today I am subtracting to subtract. I want a triple R's release date. So before this, I need to mention a triple R release date. This is a triple R since here I am mentioning triple R. Triple R release date. We need to format the date format. We just gave date variable date and then I need to give a year first 2022 and then month, third month, and the day 25th. Now variable triple R release date. Okay, done. I'm printing that triple R since. See the output terminal here and 1478 days since triple R released. This way you can use the arithmetic operations here in a date to get a previous and upcoming and since how many days we released like this. So remember the time delta. Okay. Now section 4, formatting with strftime. So strftime, it converts the datetime objects into the readable strings. Okay, let's see how to do that. Now is now datetime dot now. Now we'll give you a exact today's date and time with the seconds. See here, I just formatted the output 2026 411 and 11 4 2026 and even April 11 2026 12:10 p.m. and Saturday 11 April 2026. In a different ways you can format the output with the strftime. Okay, and you need to observe one thing here. So you may saw not just the strings, you can see the codes here y m d and d m b I capital A d b. There's a few codes about the time. So percentile y is always gives a full year like here 2026 like this, and percentile m month and percentile d a day, and second one as usual a day, month, year, and percentile b, it gives a full month name like April, and d is a day and a y year. Capital B will give a full month name, and here percentile capital I, it will use the time in a 12-hour format, 12 and minutes, and percentile P, this may tell you whether it is a PM or a AM. Night 12 to 6 is a AM and 6 to 12 is PM. Okay, now it's a PM, and you can see the one thing percentile A, it gives the full weekday name, whether it is a Saturday, Friday, Sunday, like that, and the percentile D day, B full month, and Y year. Some important time shifting codes we need to remember that we use now. So code Y to get a full year, month, and month name, day name, and I is to get hours in a 12-hour format, H to in a 24-hour format. If you use the H, you no need to mention percentile P to represent a AM or PM. And one more thing I need to specify here. So to format with outputs in a normal date time format to a string format, we use a strftime. If I want to convert the string format into a regular datetime format, I use strptime. Okay, remember, note that point. Strptime is so we use to convert a string to datetime objects. So in this video, we covered date and time, datetime, three core objects, and time delta, which is the most important thing in arithmetic operations, add, subtract, and compare the dates. Okay, now str f time, daytime to formatted string, and str p times the string to datetime objects. And next, we're working with APIs in next class. Okay, here I give practice questions as in a beginner and intermediate level. Pause the video and go through these practice questions. Okay, and thank you for choosing H&M Technologies online training. See you in the next video. Happy coding. Bye bye.